Hey guys, here I am again, Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. This time we're not demonstrating a customer's unit. I'm basically bearing my soul to the world and letting you know how stupid I can be at times. Um, so I guess it's been about somewhere between 10 and 50 years ago. I had somebody call me asking me if there's any 8-track players with direct drive. And I'm thinking to myself, oh God, please, don't bother me. There's, how could that be? It's ridiculous. Well, as it turns out, yes, there were some 8-track units with direct drive. So who's the stupid one now? That would be me. Okay. So let's take a look at this puppy. This is a direct drive cab stand, and it's out of one of the earliest Learjet units. You guys might know that Learjet invented the 8-track format, uh, and so needless to say, the very first 8-track units ever made were made by Learjet. So this is one of the earlier Learjet units, and this is your typical cab stand. But we don't see a motor or a belt anywhere, do we? There's of course, this is just a chassis out of the machine, but there is no belt. There is a motor, but the motor's inside here. So here we go. We're gonna pull off the cab stand, and this cab stand isn't even fastened in place. It's so doggone heavy that it just stays there by its weight. So we pull off the cab stand, and look at this. There's the brushes, and there's the commutator, and the windings are somewhere in this area that we can't get to. But yes, this is a direct drive cap stand. And when you look at this thing, you look at the weight of this thing. That's at least a few pounds. This thing is super heavy. And in this big old assembly here, this type of motor these days, I think would easily cost $300. Uh, for one thing, it's a low RPM motor. It has to be low RPM because your capstan has to be low RPM. Tape only moves at 3 3/4 inches per second, so we need a pretty slow RPM. In low RPM motors seem to be a lot more expensive to make than high RPM motors. So anyway, let's just go ahead and apply power to this thing, and watch it fire up all by itself and turn without a belt. Okay, turn it on, and there we go. There's our direct drive, our direct drive capstan, which I never thought would be in an 8-track player. I've seen them in turntables. I mean, a lot of your best turntables direct drive. I'd never seen a direct drive 8-track until this. So yes, I'm the stupid one, and I mean, good luck trying to make something like this these days. This is just a ridiculously big, heavy, and expensive motor. I can't imagine how much this must have cost back in the day. But anyway, that's the only purpose of this video, is to show that yes, there were a couple direct drive 8-track players made very early in their infancy. Basically, nobody else did it, and Learjet stopped doing it pretty quickly too. Only a few models had this direct drive cab stand, but I thought you might find it interesting, because I sure found it interesting. I always find it interesting when I'm proven to be stupid. Don't ask me why. It must be like a sadomasochistic or whatever the word is. But anyway, thanks for watching and listening, guys. We'll see you next time.